wanted to talk today about a new arrival, and it's part of my Caroline Smith Jonas Trump collection, which I'll show you now through the books. So that's the tarot they made, the Elemental Tarot, the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, the Runic Tarot, and the Moon Oracle. And there's another one they've made together, which is called originally the Mystic Meg Tarot. It's just been reissued and it's now called the Tarot Pack. No, it's not a box of cornflakes I have here. It's the actual size of the box. So yeah, it's more a cornflakes box than a tarot box. And it doesn't say anywhere that it's the Mystic Meg Tarot. It's just been reissued by Carlton Books, and it's printed in China. Like there's no printers in Europe, or if it's from the States, I doubt it. Maybe I think it's from Europe. I'm not sure. Doesn't say anywhere because obviously nothing was made here. So very cheap box that, like a cornflakes box, will only last by the time you finish using it. And this is the insert. Now I never rent on video because I think, you know, it's not the place, but come on, the cheapest plastic, non-recyclable. I check, non-recyclable. So this is actually gonna end up in a landfill. Not all of it, but it's gonna end up in a landfill and take about 200 years to disappear, and it's gonna pollute my water and my soil, and I'm not happy about it, but there's nothing I can do. But you know, I'd like to show you that this is so over, you know, that plastic. I just shot a video about nice boxes, and honestly, this is not one of them. So it's not one where I would store my tarot, so this has to go. But anyway, you can see there's the book and there's the cards. So first of all, as I said, it was called, I'm gonna take them out and get rid of that plastic, and sorry nature, I didn't mean to pollute you, but you should be ashamed of yourself. Cardboard, you know, white plastic. Rant over. Mystic Meg, she's psychic, and I think she's still alive. Psychic and astrologer who used to work for the tabloid, English tabloid, The Sun, and also News of the World. So every day she would do the stars in there. And at some point through her career, she brought out a tarot, and Caroline Smith designed the cards. So because their names are not on it, I don't know if Caroline Smith is even mentioned. Yeah, you see the text, it does say, let me show you. Yeah, illustrations by Caroline Smith, and it does say here, text copyright by Mystic Meg. So it's the third edition of it, but it doesn't mention her anywhere, you know, on the box, or it was at the time sold as the Mystic Meg Tarot. Now I never bought it because it had pips in it, I suppose, at the time, and I thought, you know, I was really happy with the Caroline Smith tarot I had, but when I saw this one was coming out, and I paid very cheap for it, thank God, because when you see the box, but anyway, I went and ordered it. So before you do, I wanted to show you what you will be getting for your money. So it didn't start well, but contents, introduction, the key to tarot. Remember, this was written by Mystic Meg. I think she must be in her 70s now. The tarot card by card. The suits are called Fire, Earth, Air, Water. I always like that with Caroline Smith. Tarot in action, 3 card readings, 12 card live spread. So that's what it shows. Introduction by Mystic Meg, and then introduction to tarot, the tarot card in his pack. How to tell fortunes. Yeah. How to pick a card. And the Fool is called the beginning. So you would have on 2 pages, sorry, yeah, it's 2 pages per card. So you have a small introduction, a love reading, life reading, luck reading, and cosmic counsel. It's not bad. I mean, obviously, you have to remember Mystic Meg. I'm not judging her work because I don't know her, and I remember reading the stars in the sun, but it's I don't know all the work she's done, but this is more a commercial deck. Obviously, everybody wants to sell their decks when they make it, but I mean, this was really the Mystic Meg, tarot card, tarot pack. So anyway, so that's the majors. They've renamed a few. Justice, by the way, is number 8, so they followed the Marseille deck system, the Marseille system. The Hangman is called self-sacrifice. Death is changing. Devil is temptation. So as I said, it's more for the big audience. But there's nothing wrong with this, because when you look at Hay House decks, I mean, they're so sugar coated, you can taste it. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And what it does is that it makes it beginners and younger people friendly, and clients. They don't see the devil, they don't see a tower, then it's by elements, and as I said, they're pips. So let's see the spreads. I'm discovering it at the same time than you do. Tarot in action, 3 card reading. What's on your mind? What action to take and the outcome. That's the 3 card, and there's an example of a reading. Then the 12 card life spread, and that's by, it's the astrological spread. There, that's the astrological spread. So, and then there's an example of it, I suppose. Yeah, I do like when they put examples. I know it makes it a little bit cheap sometimes, but at the same time, it's from the author, and it's Mystic Meg. I don't know the level, what type of level it's gonna be. I doubt it's not gonna be about the tree of life. That we know, but I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for the cards. I would have anything by Caroline Smith. I'm just a fan. So I'm glad I got this one for this. Now, let's have a look at the cards. So, right, cardstock. it's okay. It does have a little cheap feel about it, you know, but yeah, it does have a cheap feel about it. That's the backs. There's a, yeah. So um, let's start as soon as I find the majors. There they are. So okay, here we go. Beginning, Magician, High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, High Priest, Lovers. I mean, still, astrology and element. It's not that bad. I'm making it sound like it's bad. No, look how beautiful it is. I mean, um, if you like your art like me, it's worth getting because you can find it quite cheap. Um, and I do like the two keyholes at the back here because you don't know where you're gonna go, which one you're gonna take. And the headdress, she's got the third eye. I know it's well, art is I'm mad about art on tarot. I wish she would bring out more decks now. I believe John Astrop is not with us anymore, but I'm not sure. I think he's not. Um, I did write to her asking if there was any plan to bring back out all our other decks, and I wish she would, but I got no answer. So if you're watching, Caroline, please contact me. Oh dear. So, oh, it stops at the Wheel of Fortune, and I don't know why. There it is. That's the way they've been stacked up in a box. So, strands. I mean, they're lovely cards. I might get rid of the edges. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah. I mean, you can see it's the devil anyway. They can change the name. The tower is still the tower. The star, look how lovely. It's got that Art Deco feel that I really like. Naive a little bit too. So, to me, this deck is only if you're a fan of Caroline's art, because it doesn't bring anything more than the others. I mean, if you look at the Elemental Tarot, for example, it's just so crazy deep to me that this is not going there. This has been sugar coated, but I know I will find a use for it personally. And it's a nice gift too because they're still lovely cards. Now these are pips only, using the element, but even the birds are lovely though. I find them fresh and nice and just not as deep as the other decks. So I wasn't expecting it though. I knew when I bought them that there might be a rerun of the Mystic Meg pack. I just wasn't ready to pay, 60 euros to get it, because I knew that it wasn't exactly the same depth than the others. I don't want to put you off it because it's still a lovely deck, but obviously because I use the others, and I know how crazy deep they are, this is not the case, but it's still is an Air King, isn't it? And it's really nice. Yeah. So the Ace of Water. So after this, they're all the same. Well, she's nice. She's got something with people. Caroline Smith are. So fire. They look like artichokes a little bit. Oops. Well, you've got to have fun. Tarot should be fun too. There she is. So princess, prince, like the sauce. Queen. Oh, look at her dress. She's a lovely queen. Oh my god. And earth. So that's all the cards. I'm gonna play with it a little bit. I just find it pretty. I find it easy to read, and well, I love the art, so I'm biased on that. But if you already have quite a collection, I don't know what more it would bring to you. Because I'm a Caroline Smith and John Astrop collector, then it's fine for me. I'm not too sure what else I could add on this, but I will try it because some tarot decks seem more simple, and yet they can surprise you. So you never know. This was just my first impression, and I'll see you all soon.